Fuck, I can't join your world. You need to be, I think, 16. Hey, I want to help you out. Is what I want to do. I want to help you out, bro.
Next on the agenda.
It drops the ninth. Nice. I think so. It's about to be 12. I'm still in Central Time. Hey, emergency food. Have you been collecting the login stuff? The May Fortune find you stuff? Well, dude, that's 10 free wishes on the on the character banners. See, you get wishes. You get one wish the first day, 80,000 more the next day, two more wishes, 18 of the crystals, two more wishes, 8 books, and then 5 wishes, for a total of 10 wishes in a week. I know this game has a lot of content. I finished all the content. Is this coming from the same guy that finished Need for Speed in like 2 weeks? Yeah, you know, it took me 2 fucking years to finish all this shit. It took me 2 years to finish it all.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check to see how good your team is. Why'd you pick the girl over the guy? She's alright. She's a good healer if you don't have any other healers. I know, cause she's a physical damage character. She's really bad. Noelle is really bad. Well, because she's a defensive character, so meaning you have to ability to defend with defensive artifacts. Yeah, she's a support slash shield character. That's what she is. And she's the worst. She's the worst character in the game. I know she's the worst character in the game. She's a good support character. Yep. You want to see what I got? What? I would never do such a thing, dude. What are you talking about? I would never do such a thing, dude. Which one? Chi-Chi? Her name is Chi-Chi, not Kiki. It's Chi-Chi. Yes, level her up since that's your only healer right now. So, my first squad, I have 3 different teams. Can't really whoop my ass when we go in co-op, dumbass. Going in co-op is just me helping you out, do shit. Yeah, I'll just help you like destroy all these strong monsters. You wanna see what I got? I'm always happy. See, this guy's acting pretty stupid. Anyway, this is a good healer. His stuff is based off of HP though, so when you get him, build his artifacts off of HP. See? Or healing bonus. That's the HP. I do touch something. Dude, I don't touch this game a lot like I used to. You have her, she's really fucking good. She is really. I don't have that much money. I only have 11 million coins. Yeah, they have, I mean, they have every character to C6. They have all the weapons, R5, all that shit. That's what you call a whale. You wanna know what a whale is in this game? A whale is a person that spends a fuck ton of money in this game. And I'm talking about like over like thousands and thousands of dollars. Yes, I have actually. In total? In total? In total, I got you. I've spent about $600, $700. Let's see. Hey, she's really this bitch. She's a bad bitch. She's a baddie. She's really good. She's also really good. So you know how you know how there's these guys right here? Yeah, they're event characters, so you only get them for a limited amount of time. And if you want to get them after they're gone, you have to wait until the next time they rerun, which I couldn't tell you when it is. Cause
Let's go find.
she ran the last version, but I'm gonna tell you who you're gonna want. And this don't wish for. I mean, if you want to, you can wish for him because he's pretty good. But don't wish for. Where is he? But don't wish for Al-Haytham. If I were you, I would wish for either Yelan, because she's good. You build her off of HP because that's what her attacks are based off. But I'm going for this girl. She's the best pyro character in the game. She's also based off of HP, but her attacks are crazy, and I mean they're crazy. She's the character you're gonna want from the next, um, because there's two phases. Well, from the well, so the permanent banner characters are Chi-Chi, Mona, Kaching, Daylug, and Jean. Is that all of them? Trying to make sure. Oh, and what's his face? And Tainari. They're all permanent characters, so like you can get them whenever you want from wishing in this banner. All right. So you know how there's the character wish banners, and then there's the standard banner. And that's where you get the 5 stars I just mentioned. Okay, I'm waiting. So, the standard witch characters, who you're really gonna want, I don't know if you're still looking or not. You're gonna want healing wise. You're definitely gonna want Jean. I mean, her healing goes crazy. Let me see if I have her. Let's see, where is she? Like here, like for right now, I have her at level 5, right? Her ultimate is level 5. So like Jean, her stuff is based off of attack. Her healing at least is based off of attack. So she has 1752 attack for me, right? Like I said, this is the healer you're gonna want from the permanent banner. Well, healing wise, that you can get no matter what. Healing wise, best to worst would be Jean would be number one. Diona is two because she also gives you shield. If that makes any sense. You'll see what I mean. She is able to give you shield. So look, here's Diona. You get a shield, and then her ultimate is healing. So you have a shielder and a healer in one character. Her damage is Diona's damage is not good at all. I'll tell you that for sure. You use sucrose for swirling, so like if you want to bring enemies closer, you use that. I'm using Mona. I know, I know. Oh, definitely. I'll even show you the outfits too. They just added that to her. There's Kaching's outfit. This is her normal outfit, not her other outfit. You see? They know what they're doing. Then you got her. Then you got her. Then you got Barbara. Then you got Fischl. Like, they know what they're doing. But let's see. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a main DPS, a support, uh, and all around is pretty hard to get. I don't think that even exists in the game. Like, a little bit of everything. Well, there's no character that can heal and cause crazy damage. Let me see. I would say probably the most violence would be Bennett, if we're being honest. Why? Why not mention this guy?
Enemy's adventure team assemble.
Bennett. By the way, by the way, you don't want to C6 him. You want to keep him at C5. So if you get the other one, don't use it. Only use it at C5. Because at C6 he goes down significantly. It's where the problem is. Now let's see. If you want a really good healer, I would get Jean. She's an amazing healer. Let's see if I can make her take damage from a high place without her dying. Like you see? I'm trying to help you out here, fool. I need to go. Well, I'm showing you how good the character is. I'm trying to help you, is what I'm trying to do. I'm in leeway right now. Anyway, so you see how she's at 1000 health, right? Okay, so I'm about to get into a fight, and I want you to just see how high her health jumps. Because of... She does not do jump attacks. I'll show you what I mean. So she swirls. Watch this. Watch the heal. You see how much it heals? This is... For healing, you're gonna want Jean. Fit. You can get it from the permanent banner. Oh, Bennett can also heal. Watch, look how crazy the heals go. See how crazy that healing is with Bennett as well. Healing wise, you're gonna want those two. Jeez, I'm taking a lot of damage out here. Watch. See, it basically healed her all the way. Yeah, that's the. If you want someone that'll heal the whole team, immediately you're gonna want Jean for her ultimate, because that's what she does. She'll use her ult and immediately heal them. If you want someone that were like, you have to like. Now, Bennett can heal, but the good thing about his ultimate is the fact that once it reaches a certain health, they gain attack bonus. That is based off of his attack. As it says so right here. They gain an attack bonus that is based on Bennett's base attack. So it's 903, so it's gonna be based off of that attack that he has. So once again, I'm gonna come here. You use your Chris's swirl, aka bring the enemies together. Fisher is just kind of like as a distraction. So look, she's just gonna swirl them, bring them all together. I'm purposely letting her take damage. I'm gonna purposely let them take damage so you can see. Same thing with him. Watch. Boom. Full team's basically full health. It does not have attack speed. Here, I'll show you. They all attack just about the same speed. He can be built, Bennett can be built as either a DPS or as a, what's it called? Or as a healer. I have him as a healer slash buffer. Which is why his health is at what it is. Now let's see. This team would go stupid too. And this team do it too. Okay, I'll show you this bitch fighting. She's gonna do some crazy damage. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Let's see, let me fight somebody tough then. Shut up, Bennett. Who, from me? The fuck did I do? I'm playing. Okay, so
Born of ice and frost, there is no escape.
she goes stupid crazy. Now wait until I get her ultimate. You're gonna see how crazy the damage goes. Wait, hold up, just watch, just watch. No, don't watch that. Now watch right here.
Torn to oblivion.
You think that's stupid? Let me show you Ganyu. Wait till you see Ganyu. I'm gonna show you Ganyu and how much he does.
The insolent shall be punished.
That's not. Well, this is not a good character to show it on. Watch. Let's see. Look at the damage. Damage go crazy.
We're way behind schedule.
22,000.
Come on. No touching. Let's light it up. Everybody.
Heals. Now watch this shit.
Inazuma shines eternal.
She just basically one taps. Who else do you want to see fight? So, who else do you want to see fight?
Benny's adventure team assemble.
There's Bennett, there's Yoimiya, Shogun, Ganyu. Ayaka damage goes stupid too. Ayaka damage stupid. Let me see who else. You know, if I thought it. Oh, and she also, you know, she can like just watch her dash. Yeah, that's her dash. See? Pretty sick, don't you think? Bro, but you haven't seen the Ayaka damage though. It go crazy. Bro, you gotta see the damage. You got to see the damage. It go crazy. The damage go crazy like that.
Take flight. Yeah. Sakura swirl. My apologies. Let's light it up. Going in.
Oh, another pretty cool thing about Ayaka is after you do her dash and go straight into attacking, she starts attacking with cryo damage. Kind of. Like it's just straight up cryo damage. This is the one thing I've hated though. I can't fucking hit the bastard now. Great, now I'm sliding down the hill. Tweaking. Hey, it's midnight. You ready to go into it? No, I'm not racing right now. I'm still on Genshin. I need to do the festival too. So go to the event and you know the exquisite night chimes thing? Oh wait, you can't do it. Whoopsies. Forgot about that. Well, I said, oh, well, if you were at rank 28 at the end of at the end of that event, you'd be able to get a free 4-star character. 5 stars is the max. You would have gotten a free 4-star character. I mean, I know who I'm taking. Oh yeah, Haiju's a badass. You ever seen a person who's supposed to use a weapon just said fucking I'm gonna punch you in the face? There's a character that does that. His name is Haiju. The fuck did I do? Bitch. Oh, so you really wanna race, bro. Aw, did I make someone mad by showing them my characters? Is someone sour? Is someone being a sour puss? You, which one? I know she's that dog shit. That sounds like a you problem. How about stop being a little bitch about it? If you would have been playing this game ever since I did, you wouldn't be having this problem now, would you? And you would also have Aloy.
I'm flying.
And you would have also had Aloy.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
That's called being complacent. If you're happy to just accept the way things are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
Oh, come on. That's just... Now you're just being unreasonable.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingboa, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to
What do
stand
you mean,
while
where am I?
wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild nearby?
57.
Fine. They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them
Hey, I
before
want you
we
to
proceed.
look at
Before
Yelan,
that,
bro,
we need
and you
both of the
can't tell
assessment
me that
process.
she's not a baddie. You can't say she's not a baddie. Look at
Exit
Yelan.
into 2 stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of
You
us
can't tell me
represent where each
that
candidate stands on key policy
Isn't a
issues.
baddie.
There's still some
She's a
time.
fucking baddie.
Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing.
Okay.
I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
This bitch really said I gotta read all this shit. What the fuck she gonna do?
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna sit and read all this stuff. I don't care enough to. What?
Finished, huh? What did you think?
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did.
Yelan is a
They have
baddie.
the chance to be picked as the new
Definitely.
Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets. That's for me to know and you to find out.
Oh,
We
nothing.
can
I was
talk
just
more
telling you
after the
that you
interviews.
can't tell me that Yelan
We'll see
isn't
the
a baddie.
candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chenwei.
Yelan is a fucking
Yes,
baddie.
ma'am.
Give me a second. Give her a second. Give it a second.
Oh? So you two are the assessment officers, are you? I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly
Okay.
hadn't imagined I'd be seeing 2 entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
Man, your communication skills, did you learn that from
Father
Clouded Dinner?
Tanner? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the traveler that people are
Maybe the
constantly
quality is bad
talking
because the
about.
pixelation for you
With
is
your
bad.
sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of
Because I'm
erudition.
streaming this right
You
now.
too will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward.
Yeah.
Although I shouldn't get my hopes
No.
up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347
Brody, go touch
cases.
some grass. In
I
9
have
years, you
12
solved
active
over
cases at the
2,000
moment.
cases.
They should be concluded in, 16 days.
Has 12 active
My
cases and
current
should
work
be
is
done in
related to
16
urban planning,
days.
and I'm also responsible for auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it just Kainan, or is he not very good at public speaking?
He's not good
You
at
know what?
public
Let's
speaking.
leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous.
Why are you
What would
nervous?
you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Well, that was blunt.
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts.
Interesting.
Of course, Two different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach two very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on. What I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
Yeah, I like that one.
Like a great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
True.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes
Not a lot.
many excellent
Like
ideas
2 or
in his
3.
manifesto, which effectively target the big issues. But
I just stream
he
it for
is
some of
very
my
proud
friends.
and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
Ningguo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingguo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
That's true.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yelan.
Last but not least, Yi. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Yi take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great.
We'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
Alright, Yelan, let's go.
Here we go!
Oh, by the way, just letting you know, at the end, so like once you finish like the end of the Archon quest for each place, you gotta fight like a big boss. So like, in Mondstadt you gotta fight a big ass dragon. In Leeway you gotta fight a 3-headed sea monster. Oh, and you'll like Inazuma. Wanna know who you fight in Inazuma? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Inazuma, you wanna know who you fight in Inazuma? I think you wanna know now who it is. It's your favorite character. Twice. You gotta fight her twice.
I see.
You don't have to get her. You don't
More
get her by
answers than
fighting
I
her.
anticipated.
Alright.
I'm
Then
saying
let
you
me ask
have to
this.
fight her
The
twice.
ideas in Yi's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind
It's
this?
hard. I'm telling you, it's hard.
I
I
didn't want to
struggled.
say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now. Those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Guo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Jerry was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa. So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tien?
Shen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Guo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Jerry, I was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing. Gradually, as we got to know each other,
we started discussing all sorts of topics. Juri came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was very young.
You're welcome.
But he was a gifted student and a fast learner. He reminded me of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly he got on.
Sounds like family.
And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see. But it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up. I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
I don't know, Uncle Tien. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire. Spend my days doing
What all men like me should be doing. Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Sounds like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tien.
I'll never understand why old people like to fish so much.
And freshly caught fish
I said I'll never understand
make the
why
most
old
beautiful
men
dish
like to go
with
fishing a lot.
barely any preparation required.
Yeah.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my age, who knows how many more chances I have left to taste it again.
Oh, can Paimon come next time too? Paimon really wants to try it.
Let's get back to the matter at hand. Uncle Tien, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
I appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment. Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any of them. This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all other considerations and make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tien. Look after yourself. So, it's gonna be Juri, right? His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Huh? So, are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. Things are not always as they appear. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
What the fuck?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Ugh! Who are they? Where did they come from?
That's what
Did
I'm
they
saying.
scare you? These two are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required. Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
Shenghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Juri, well, obviously, as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves. Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Bulai, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some news for us.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go and ask him.
Huh? What's Bulai doing here today?
It's coming up.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
I don't know.
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsetias ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
Even so...
All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life. Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsetias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
Not yourself.
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family. He returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and... how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique.
Oh, he sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you? Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lin Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
I understand. Let's walk and talk. So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
Oh, yeah. There's something like that.
The truth is, an old friend of mine, who likes to have a drink now and then, he fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Thank you very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me. Juri seems to get along really well with everyone.
Pretty strange.
Are you satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Juri's a great guy.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Do we have to? Wait, you're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Juri because you want to be Tianshu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
We will? Well, come on! Off to the South Wharf we go!
Oh, ow!
Ow, that hurt.
Where did that come from?
Maybe that's all your fault. Maybe it's all your fault if I hit by a rock.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Or not. Let's just fuck boys. Hey, me wanna see a magic trick? Yes, no, maybe. Whatever.
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers. Let's see what Uncle Soon has to say. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Okay, this game goes on to... I'm hopping off for tonight. I'm tired. Later. And stay safe, too.